All right. We are live. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you're excited for, I don't know, some Hearthstone and a fun weekend. Got a few fun decks that we want to try. Or I want to try. You can try them if you want. I don't know. We'll get started in just a moment or two. But welcome, everyone. Just give a few moments for people to arrive, and we'll get after it. Welcome, Glenn. Five-day weekend for me. Well, that sounds like a good deal. I hope you enjoy yourself, Speedy. Actually living up to your name by getting here early. Hey, welcome, Tati. I'm doing alright today. I'm impressed at your ability to go live before drinking your coffee. I could never do that. This is not my first cup of coffee today. I usually get up pretty early and have my first cup of coffee while editing a video. Yeah, welcome, Ricksar. Sounds like a pretty good weekend ahead of you. Alright. We've got quite a few people here, so let's do a deck intro and then get into game. As usual, I need just a couple quick things from you before we do get into it. If you haven't yet, please like the stream. Helps me out immensely. It'll help you find streams on this channel in the future. It'll also help other people find this stream. So if you could take just a moment to do that, I would appreciate it. Second thing, gonna do a deck intro here live on stream. After I do, make sure that you're spamming watch this into chat to replicate the video experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get after it. All right, folks, the deck is Amalgam Shaman. The goal of the deck is to play as many different minion types as possible in the early game. We've got things like Mistake, as well as Amalgam of the Deep, to pair with the usual package of different Murlocs in Shudderwock Shaman, so that we can build a wide, sticky board with Scargill into Rockgill. Eventually working our way towards one Amalgam Band, which will generate a lot of different buffs, as well as prime our Shudderwock with those same buffs. If you're watching this on YouTube, If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. All right. Hunter
versus Tavish.
Unexpected that.
I'll make my own fortune. What looks
Patches is not the card we want to keep. Amalgam isn't necessarily great on curve either, but I just believe in my ability to draw Mistake right now. Nailed it. That's why I don't play FPS games. Alright, Tempo the Amalgam is just always the play here. Cookie's also pretty good because we're going to be under a fair amount of pressure. We just want to not die for a bit. The opponent is playing a pretty good deck. Perfect. Thought refresh wouldn't be enough on nerf, but it seems good so far. I mean, it prevents the thing that makes the card powerful, right? Hee-haw. Or at least made the card powerful. What about adding double battle cry quest? That is not at all what this deck wants. I don't think regular Shudderwalk Shaman wants that card, but this one in particular very much does not. Because it is trying to win the board. And the payoff is one Amalgam Band, so doubling that does not accomplish a singular thing. This is bad. I don't have any way to get to this. Oh, it's likely just to farm me unless I can get a Flurgle Tox here. Nice. Alright. Should be able to swing this back a little bit.
Gonna make some burgers and french fries on Monday. Also super chats are free.
They aren't, but I hope you enjoy your burgers and fries. Any buffed cards in this deck? No, but we got some nerf cards. See, there it is. Alright, they're gonna need a pretty good turn to swing this back, and they haven't played a Harpoon Gun yet. Hey Roffle, will you be making your own game like Raynad? No, I have said many times that I'm indeed not a game designer, nor do I pretend to be. Nor do I have any interest in being one. If I get another Flurgle here. Really working pretty well right now. Yep, this is not a terribly threatening set of minions.
GL on the games today.
Thank you.
Any thoughts on doing a Lightshare Mage deck in Wild, or is it just too low of a power level?
Did I not get lifesteal? I think it's probably... Oh, I did get lifesteal, okay. I think it's probably a little bit too slow for Wilds. I have been considering it because it looks like a lot of fun. I might do a standard version because I think that's where it has a little bit more potential to actually, like, do something. Unfortunately. Like, slow developing strategies in Wild are pretty rough right now. But thank you, Aaron, for the super chat. The one benefit you do have in Wild is you can also, like, simultaneously chain ice blocks and light shows. The video game industry is the wonderful stability of software development mixed with easygoing work schedule of the movie industry.
Brucon versus Thompson.
It's accurate
What
in a way.
Firelight?
Standard streams are much appreciated. Yeah, I've been surprised at
Well, where's my
how well
standing
the
ovation?
standard content has been doing, it seems.
You here for the tour?
for a long time I've been very hesitant to do anything in standard because I figured people wouldn't watch, but that appears not to be the case. They did kind of an oopsie there, didn't they? You think Nelly would be good if she was reverted to her original one-cost pirates? In standard, yeah, probably. She was, like, we already have precedent. She wasn't very good in Wild with, at that, setup. Ooh! Another one.
From the void I come.
I don't want to give up the Flurgle just yet. I feel like I could get some value later as the game goes on. Go here into here next turn, and that will juice up the amalgam quite a lot.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Not a great hit, unfortunately. Okay. This is part of why I wanted to hold on to the Flurgle. I've got ice fishings to find the other Toxfin. Jeez. Alright then.
Not impressed.
I guess I deal with that next turn then.
I found a new source of power.
Or not. Doop. The one for my deck so that we...
I am only more deadly.
I feel like I can go long a little bit better than the opponent with like the fact that I have full Celt and Shadowwalk and like this is kind of nutty, isn't it? Unfortunate. 6-9.
I am only more deadly.
Alright, we probably just go in on the Shadow Walk next turn. And that should pretty well close things out. Giga Chad. This card seems unironically very good in my deck right now. Let's hold this back so that we can do another hit on the Flurgle.
We're not done with you yet.
Yep.
Burn them all.
It is now your turn.
You haven't heard the last of me.
Fantastic. Is this deck good? I mean, we've played 2 games with it. Any deck with the Murloc package and Shaman and Shadowwalk is probably pretty good, though, isn't it? Like, some of the things that we've added to this deck have objectively made it much, much worse than it could be as well.
Versus Piranda.
But this way is much more fun.
You give me strength.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
So, let's keep the ice fishing, pitch everything else. Alright, I mean, we got a Murloc draw again. It's kind of what we can expect from the deck. A mistake would be great here. Unlucky. Clownfish into Ravager could be good. Will we be accidentally hitting Legend? I hope not. I've got a deck queued up that I don't think is going to do that great, so... Any Flurgles? No. What do you think about Questline Druid? It's probably the best Druid deck now, because it was less reliant on the Twig. Twig was obviously still very good for the deck, because it was a pretty stupidly broken card with Instrument Tech. But the deck just kind of got some very good cards like Spread the Word. Can probably just go back to like Oaken Summons version.
Reverberations in the void. Job's done.
Makes it objectively worse. Mistake, Amalgam, Probably even the Twin Fins. I mean, the Twin Fins probably get better now with the Amalgam Shudderwock. Just like, I don't think you need to get all of the effects for this deck to be good. I think you can just get a handful and it's very good.
Beware the Shudderwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the one amalgam, the accordion honk and cymbal crash.
Thank you, Kali. Please give me the Roffle. See, this is why it's much worse. So we go here. So it will be here. Blurgle talks. Do I have the hand space for that? I think I have to just like, or I could go here. Yeah, that seems wise. So we can probably just play this right now. So we go Scargill, then we can play like several more Murlocs. Ideally, including the Flurgle-Tux. Actually, love that poem. Was that Lewis Carroll? You're welcome, Boogeyman. I think this is like the old Corbliss. Oh my god, we drew it. This swing here. Here. That hurts. Alright. Pretty good turn. Next turn, I can trade off some of these, or just like play a mistake into... Well, never mind. Rotgill is actually run pretty frequently in the Murloc Shudderwock Shaman, so it is just a denser, or a version with a more dense set of minion types for the sake of Amalgam, but like you don't have to go this route. You don't have to add the Amalgams, you don't have to add the mistakes. Like you can get a pretty good build of this deck and still include the one Amalgam band without going this hard. Unfortunately, we might actually get Legend.
Brukan versus Darien more green.
I believe there are 8 maximum effects on the amalgam band.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
All right.
I see you've brought guests.
Legend a bit cringe to BH. I mean, yeah, probably. But the good news is maybe we won't hit as many. Well, with Druid gone, maybe Legend is just a better place than it normally would be.
I ain't talking.
It's absolutely unreal that first of all they did that, and second of all it paid off.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Wrong amalgam, idiot. I can't believe people still just play Dirty Rat like that. Like, even if this were the Shudderwalk, they'd just be taking a beating right now. Kind of like how they are.
Breathe it in. My blood for the Lich King.
I thought you were a straight aggro deck. I mean, wouldn't it still be better just to use the dual charge to take off the patches in that case? Trying to find the Scar Gel.
I brought enough for everyone.
Wait, it counts my minions too?
Pity.
All is not lost yet.
That's why you read your card.
I'm 7 moves ahead of
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
you. Predictable.
Could Flurgle could Flurgle Toxis, but it doesn't feel like a big enough swing. This might be the luckiest opponent in the history of
Astounding!
Hearthstone. My god. Like, that was just kind of obscene.
Is mine.
Job's done.
The more you struggle, predictable.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Hit me!
It's gonna be really tough to make it from here.
Armies of bone, laid waste. Yeah! Let's go! Encore!
Job's done.
That's enough. Time to eat.
I mean, I maintain that the rat on 2 there was a pretty outrageous play, but sometimes it pays off to make outrageous plays.
Brucon versus Lady Vash.
From strife comes opportunity.
Let's keep the ice fishing.
Beyond the firelight.
Good opener, especially if we can find a clownfish to prime the Gorlock. Job's done. What I've learned is sometimes you've just got to roll the hard 6s. That's why I will be buying lottery tickets with my retirement savings. Best of luck to you on that. Can't win if you don't play, right? But also, you can't win if you do play. But nobody ever mentions that part. Wait, why am I killing him? No reason to kill that. I was being a silly goose. That I want to kill, though. Do not have a way to do so unless I hit both Flare Goal and Tox off of this, which absolutely would be weird. Lucky. Mallegoose.
My hand is too full. My hand is too full.
There's the Yaz base. That was weird. I guess they needed to overload themselves, so do they not have anything else worth playing here? Let's end with the Lotheb in case we hit a brilliant
Our
Macaw.
gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Why did Diamond Zola? Why Diamond Zola doesn't give you a diamond copy of your Diamond Lotheb? Because of the words that are on Zola.
Arcane bolt.
Hey, welcome, Isaac. So next turn I want to get the Amalgam down into the Lotheb, or the Shadowwalk, or the Lothebs.
None standing.
The exception would be if they, like, suggested or made it appear as though they were going to combo me out next turn, or even get the cannon here. Probably just the responsible thing to do to play the Shadowwalk, right? That way it's another turn where they can't get the Rukan down.
Jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Probably gonna play the follow-up Shadowwalk next turn.
Go with the flow.
Since when has Roffle been responsible? It's this new thing I'm trying out.
My jaws that bite, my claws that tentacle stuck. There's no more room for cards in my hands. Tentacle stuck.
I don't think it matters that we overdrew cards there. Ah! It's just kind of nuts now. Now we can go bird into Amalgam. And that'll be pretty usey.
There's no more room for cards in my hands.
Alright then.
Brucon versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
What
Yogg did his best.
lurks
Well,
beyond the
it wasn't good
firelight?
enough. Does it ruin your YouTube clips when someone concedes during your big payoff? Shutterwalk turn. Sometimes. I wouldn't consider that an instance of it. I had already had my big payoff turn, right? So maybe Kingsbane or... or Mine Rogue. Mine Rogue would be pretty brutal.
I do say, I seem to have
It's
lost
Mine Rogue. Gotta go fast then.
Let's go!
That's all for now.
See, that's a pretty annoying game because they just conceded before literally anything happened. That's why Mine Rogue is kind of a dumb deck. Or one of many reasons why Mine Rogue is a dumb deck. I think we might end up hitting lethal or legend after all.
Brucon versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Toxfin isn't a great turn 1 play, so I'm probably not going to tempo it out, even if it means not getting Amalgam value. Maybe I do here. Yeah. Absolutely the right play. Turn 3 is already likely to be Rowdy Fan. So just getting an extra pile of stats to absorb cannon shots is probably a good idea. Hey, welcome, Emmanuel. Glad you're liking the content. Wait, I have to... Jeez. That's devastating. That's GG. I thought it could... I didn't think it could choose enemy minions. It's probably pretty bad for Shadowhawk.
Come, pray with me.
The shadow engulfs us.
Horrible. Okay. That's not bad. If this survives somehow, I can give it the Rowdy Fan. If it doesn't survive, I can complain. Which I was probably going to do anyway, let's be honest. Come on, Flurgle off the top. We know what our top deck is. Hey, welcome, Kyle. Doing all right. How about yourself?
The shadow engulfs us.
We dead here? I think we're dead. Yep.
What is Cookie cooking?
I don't know, but we gotta let him cook. That's the only thing that matters. Druid. Imagine playing a deck with nerfed cards in it.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
One, two, three, four. Alright then. Okay, so it's still probably the Barnes Tony deck. That deck seems like it might actually be one of the hardest hit by the Twig nerf, though. At the same time, it needs, I guess, less mana to pop off, so maybe it could even make use of the refresh effect. We'll see. Lothab is just exactly what we need, though.
Cookies cooking cookies with Captain Cook.
That, well, that makes sense. Thank you, Kali. I want to pick minion here, because I do think we have the right read on the deck.
Hey Roffle,
Hi.
have you ever thought of doing a new account series, where you show how competitive you can be in Wild with a new F2P account?
Yeah, I've done that before, and it was a really unfun experience. And I also saw that, like, I think Rarin was doing that recently, and also found it to be pretty unfun. But I did actually do it before when I was writing for Hearthstone top decks, and it just, I don't know, it makes those type of things, or playing Hearthstone in that manner, makes me enjoy Hearthstone quite a lot less, unfortunately. So that said, like, it's probably gotten dramatically easier to hit Legend since I last tried in that manner, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will be very fun. Maximize power on board. Again, they can't play an Auctioneer or a Barnes because of the
Predictable.
okay, never mind. Looks like we lose. We'll see if they are using the I think it's probable they are still using the Twig Sphere. Free to play sounds masochistic in Hearthstone. I spent a lot of my time in Hearthstone as a free-to-play player. It's not. It's limiting more for variety rather than like climbing ranks. I think we should be dead here now. So yeah, the due processes should be enough. Wait, they've already played one nat. They might not have enough here. Yeah, they just ran out of resources because they had to spend a naturalizer early on the Lotheb. I'm not sure where the second due process was. Maybe they only have enough for like exactly perfect 30 damage. Twig nerf doesn't actually hit that deck. I mean, I would disagree with that because like there were times where it would still just go Twig Sphere on curve, right? It hits it less hard because it's not running instrument tech, but like it doesn't jump straight to 10 mana like it used to. Imagine if Twig wasn't nerfed. If Twig wasn't nerfed, that turn wouldn't have changed at all. Nothing about that was limited by Twig.
Hail, friend.
Job done.
Hello, you hungry?
Shaman is fun game. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but did you watch what our opponent did? You know, where they played 300 or 400 cards in a turn. I love people watching the game and then calling for nerfs to Roffle's deck. Yeah, like... thank you for the sanity check, Collie. My god. Hey Roffle, any deck you feel oppressed this wild season? Yeah. The one that got massively nerfed. We're out at a point now where charge on patches would still be turbo broken. I mean, probably not, but like, we don't... Why risk it, right? Like, we don't need to make one of the best cards in the video game even better than it already is, do we?
Roffle, what is your favorite verb?
is. Thank you, Isaac, for the super chat. I'll be right back while this queues up.
Rukan versus Khadgar.
Knowledge is power. What lurks beyond the firelight?
Not saying it should be unnerved, but just curious what I thought. I mean, well, yeah, that's what I think. I think it probably wouldn't be broken, but I don't think. Sorry for answering your question not in the exact way you wanted. I know this deck. It's the deck that never draws null.
Wait, I got it. Patches. Battle cry gain charge.
Okay, but what if we just left Patches as he is, because he's still very strong?
Job's done.
Leave Patches alone! DK worse after the nerf and wild. I mean, yeah. Like, when you make a... when you weaken a card or a class, it gets weaker.
Well met.
Cathandrian, thank you for the 5 gifted. But that said, I don't think it was What, are they cheating? I don't think it was super strong in wild prior, so... I don't know if it will even be all that noticeable, the difference.
Yeah, let's go.
This does not feel great. I'm gonna die soon. Neck.
Yeah, let's go. Encore! Encore! Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, if they have Battlemaster, we lose.
Strike! Then strike harder.
Yeah.
That's enough.
You can just kill me. Thank you again, Cathandrian, for the gifted. Yeah, that deck is very strong when it draws null, and very not strong when it doesn't draw null.
Brukan versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun!
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Look for ice fishing, cloud prince, not cloud prince, clownfish.
We have turned our curse into our
You have plans to play other games other than Hearthstone? Legend of Zelda would be a good opportunity now. I mean, I'm open to other games, but I don't think that Legend of Zelda would be a good opportunity. There are a lot of established Breath of the Wild streamers already.
Job's done.
And considering I've never even played Breath of the Wild, I don't think I would be a good source for people to watch Zelda content. And it's also just like, it is not a good idea to post variety content on a Hearthstone channel.
more bones to gnaw on.
Has anyone done the do it for you meme with Ultrasaur?
No, I don't think so. It's a good opportunity. You could be the first.
Hey Wiffle Ball, it's me again, and this time I've come with a really good deck. FR no cap on God. When I tell you of this deck you'll go, oh my god, that sounds like the best thing ever. The deck is...
Okay, I'm listening, Mason. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you, Isaac. Yeah, also, like, isn't Nintendo in the process of, like, copy striking and doing takedowns on channels? Like, I think maybe Zelda could be one of the worst options for me to stream. Regis was just saying that he regrets not making a new channel for his Snap content. Is that true? I'm not doubting you. I'm just because it seems like there's a substantial amount of overlap between the two that would make that a little bit safer. And he seems to be doing pretty well with both games. But like I said, posting variety content on a Hearthstone channel is not necessarily a good idea. Because Hearthstone viewers, surprisingly, tend to want to watch Hearthstone. It's more so that they tend to not want to watch anything else. It's the real, like, unique factor with Hearthstone viewers.
Hey Roffle, now that you're almost at 100k subs, it's time for you to completely pivot your channel to something different.
Yeah, now's the time.
This is a good idea.
Now's the time. Thank you, Collie, for the for the reminder. I should just scrap what's currently working and try something else. I'll admit that when Trump stops uploading Hearthstone content, I just don't see the guy in my recommendations at all. Yeah, I mean that's pretty typical. Hearthstone is a game with a very particular audience that doesn't really lend itself well to like a lot. Like I'm not. This isn't unique to me. A lot of streamers have said this, both in the past and currently. like even back when Forsen was streaming Hearthstone, he used to rant about how people don't watch him play other games when he was
Follow
focusing on
Doug and
Hearthstone.
read penal code from now on.
Strike.
That is an option, but I don't know if I can afford Parkster's hourly rate. But thank you, Isaac. Play Elden Ring, you summon minions and hit opponent's face. That's pretty much Hearthstone Roffle. I mean, you might summon minions, but I don't. God, I just turned into like the part of the Souls-like community that I don't enjoy. Like even a game I'm pretty familiar with, like Elden Ring, would not be a good idea for me to stream that.
Brukan versus Jaina.
So when are we adding the quest line to this deck? Why would I want to? Like I don't have any overload. How am I going to complete the quest line? You have pivoted to Marvel Snap though, right? Yeah, but a lot of those people like are now just doing the same thing but with Marvel Snap content, right? And this isn't a complaint. Like I don't have any ambition or desire to stream other games is another really big part of it. Like what about what I want to do? I want to just stream Hearthstone.
Thanks everyone for coming along with me for the Hearthstone stuff. This is now a novelty cake channel. Today, Martin Shkreli flavored wedding cake.
Oh god, it tastes like greed, I guess. You play Elden Ring off stream? Yes. But I think what people fail to understand is playing a game on stream and creating content around it is very, very, very different than like playing a game for leisure. Lothab good in this matchup and pretty important.
Or follow Disguised Toast and just stream Among Us.
Okay, now we're just actively making suggestions to kill the channel. Is that what is that the goal? Thank you, Isaac. People tend to watch interesting character or interesting content. One of those options usually. Yeah, I don't have interesting characters, so I try to make interesting content. I have to have important space for the Lothab next turn, so I can't play anything. I just find your style fun and would love to see you having a bigger success as a streamer. I mean, I would already like I'm happy with my success as a streamer as it is though. Like, I don't know. Having a massive stream sounds stressful to me. Especially when there's no guarantee that I would be a successful streamer if I played other games. And then, so you're, like, there's an inherent risk involved in that.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
That's bad. feel like insinuating he's not progressing well enough with Hearthstone is kind of insulting. I mean, to an extent, maybe. I don't think that's the intention. Jesus. But there is an element of that. Like, I don't know. Very few people in this world get to play a video game for a living, and that's what I get to do. I would consider that a pretty big success.
But Roffle, think of all the holiday integrations in Elden Ring. For Arbor Day you can stream the Fire Giant, Red Cross Day could be Mode. Mother's and Father's Day are both Radagon, easy.
I mean, with Mother's Day right around the corner, that's perfect. Now you're talking. Thank you, Collie. Sorry, accidentally dropped my box of ear-shattering crunch. Yeah, I hate when that happens. My god. That was unreal. Oh, so
To be a successful YouTuber, start a rap career.
Yeah, that worked out well for, well, like, I could be the next Jake Paul, right? Everybody would love that. So what we need in this world is another Jake Paul.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Job done.
Thank you, Oxwood, for the super chat, by the way. It offered all different amalgams, did it? I wasn't actually paying that close of attention, but there aren't very many Quillbores, so I suppose that's not terribly unlikely to happen.
You could always stream in a bunny suit to increase viewership, bonus if you wear a magic hat.
Yeah, we could just bite all of Doug's stream. That would be perfect. Thank you, Isaac. I mean, this chat is already insane enough for that. Alright, if we don't die here, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot because we get to get the Shudderwalk into the macaws. Oh, welcome, Bandit.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
I'm gonna get horny here.
Such a perfect specimen.
I actually kind of want to clear some of this board off. Just to make way for the, some of my board off, that is, to make more space for the Shudderwalk. But I think this probably closes out the game with the birds in hand. Uh-oh. Oh, God. The birds are gone. That's not good.
Snicker snack!
I'm coming.
Yeah, that Finley was a bit of an oof, wasn't it? I didn't pay attention to my hand for the sake of the position of the macaws as well. Or to the top? I don't think so, but I can't remember. And either way, even if it is, it's no longer the queued up because it's the clownfish is there. Wait, they got that off of the infinitize? That makes them infinite with the raw math.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Switching to yen is kinda like getting free super chats. 500 yen is $3, but I get a $5 super chat, so just move to Japan for free super chats.
Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. Just move to Japan, forehead.
We're gonna have some fun.
My claws that bite. My claws that bite.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'm 7
I
moves.
need to block the raw math if I can. Probably go ahead and leave a spot on board here.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Doesn't mean they can't raw math this turn. And these are fine. That, a little bit less so.
Not impressed.
Yeah! Let's go! Arcane bolt.
I think they're infinite and I think we die. Assuming they have the raw math, though. They have shuffled a lot of cards in their deck and haven't drawn a whole lot. Okay. That no longer allows for a guaranteed raw math. In fact, it becomes a liability. And they're done. Found legal.
Vash!
Only death is colder than the depths.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Keep the ice fishing and the Scargill for when we hit the cookie. Not the cookie, the clownfish. Curious, why did you cut Grumble? Is it bad? It's very bad in this deck. We want to leave the shudders on board for big damage, not pick them back up.
See you've got guests.
What's your favorite board? Mine is Festival of Leg.
I don't really have a favorite, but I do enjoy the see your leg, man. I do enjoy the Grand Tournament board because I like the guys with the signs over here.
Our gift of the
Thank you,
arcane
Isaac.
enlightens us.
Could go Amalgam into Totem even if they clear those. I thought my deck had some weird cards in it. Come on, man. It can't be that easy. That's just not fair.
To the jailer. No avoiding legend now.
Yeah, no better card for avoiding legend than the jailer. Thank you, Industrials. Six, 9. Nice.
Pick me! Pick me!
Oof! That's a good Nagaline.
Of course it's the right way.
We just saw the devolve, so I feel okay about this. I just want to force a response here so I have the time to go Gorlock. It's a pretty slow turn. Where did that even come from? Venomous Scorpion. We have drawn a lot of cards already. And I still have another Gorlock. Considered leaving a slot open for Lotha, but like if they're not developing here, that's just fine. Right? If I don't have anything to trade into, that means they don't have anything for me to trade into. The opponent sure does have a quest in their deck. We can see how effective it is for them so far.
Time is short.
There are only 13 quill boards available for Shaman. I mean, that's not that much fewer than there would be for other classes, right? There just aren't that many quill boards in the game. You're welcome, Amir.
Armor! Armor! Lightly use armor!
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I found. Job done.
What's opponent cooking?
Power.
Roffle, Uriel and I would like to know if you like Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, I haven't listened to them since, well, yeah, their first or second album. I liked old
Time is short.
Avenged Sevenfold when they're in like the post-hardcore metal phase or whatever.
Leave none standing.
I sounded like the hipster card there. But that was not my intention. Kind of feel like it's a good idea to have
It is wisdom you lack.
a way to block all of those spells they just generated.
My hand is too full.
Or that spell that they are going to draw.
We're gonna be rich.
Is close. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Oh my god. All right. Why didn't Twig decks run old Bling Tong in case they didn't draw Sphere? Because they wanted to include good cards in their deck and add in Blingtron would decrease the number of good cards in their deck. Quest is helping them so much. I mean, it gave them a bunch of spells that they can never play.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
That was an expensive hex, but they keep them alive.
I'll make you a real toy.
Imagine they're trying to hit the shutter here.
My hand is too full.
But I don't think that they have... they're probably just trying to find Snowball here. Is that unnerfed anti-magic shell? I mean, it's just... I wouldn't say it's necessarily nerfed, it's just the Lich King version of it. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Alright, we better swap off this deck before I accidentally hit Legend. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to grab some more water though. So I will be back in just one moment. All right. That was a little too strong. Let's see how this one does. All right, as per usual, I'm gonna do another deck intro here. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to like the stream. It'll help other people find this stream. It'll help you find streams on this channel in the future. And most importantly, it'll make me feel like a better person. We're gonna do the deck intro. But once we do, I need everyone to spam watch this into chat to replicate the video experience. So take a moment to like the stream if you would, and then we'll get into it. Alright folks, the deck is Reno Big Beast Hunter. The goal of the deck is to use spells to survive the early game, play Vandar Stormpike to reduce the cost of all of the minions in our deck, which includes both Reno Jackson and a whole bunch of big beasts, many with charge, so that we can send them at our opponent's face, and then bring them back with Stranglethorn Heart all at once to blast our opponent for a lot of burst damage. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Alright, let's lose some ramps. Oh god.
Versus Gera.
Our final boss, and it's a warrior.
I will show no mercy.
There is a good. There are a couple good warrior decks right now, so maybe we just get farmed.
I
Alright, this
can't do that.
hits Vandar every single time,
The
right?
moment is upon us.
Hunter needs a Mukla portrait.
Let me hear you.
That I could get on board with.
Noise.
Watch that instead.
No, don't you dare.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, this is a deck that's going to kill me. Unless I kill them first.
I will drain you.
Honk. That was bad.
Pirates away!
Simply just high roll this. It's that easy.
I will drain you.
Looks like maybe we have a bit of time to set up.
Job's done.
Because I don't think, yeah, it's not the skipper version, it seems. Although probably with the Razorfen Rockstar, maybe they have both. But that probably does give me a better chance.
Pirates away!
Still not a good chance, but a better
Time
chance.
to rock!
My god. I'm dead.
Fast is fine, but accurate is final.
Probably should have just gone with the Dino Tamer. That's a bit greedy to make the choice that I did. The Eichmann is just never going to come down if I invest reasonable. They don't win. On board yet, so I have to take a risk here because I need another turn. So, either this turn or it's next turn where I have to take a Reno gamble. This seems like a safer one, because they're about to develop a bunch here. By a bunch, I mean some.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright, just need the Eichmann to save me. Warrior underrated? I think it's more that, like, people very desperately want to make Control Warrior work, but not the strong stuff Warrior has right now.
Well met.
Donut on Head became a tier 1 member.
Hey, thank you, Donut on Head. Appreciate that. Oh, what a bad time to draw that. That was one of the cards that helped me survive here. Funky! Bread! Guess I'm out of beasts. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it turns out the Eichmann draw was pretty good. Bonk. That's no good. Stomp, trade.
Power worth hungering for.
Yeah. Okay, so we point the power shot there. Ooh, okay.
The eternal hunt has begun. Easy target.
Alright. Oh, that's good for me. That's maybe a little less good for me. That's also pretty bad for me. The fact that they're not playing that is a little spooky. Let's see what's in the box. Roaring applause.
I sense we share the same range.
Well, I accidentally hit legend. Surely I won't come to regret that.
Sylvanas versus Jaina.
You asked.
Well, the good news is we're queuing down at Diamond 5, so maybe we can start queuing into people at Diamond 10, and that'll be fun. It's also pretty nice that we drew the Bandar this game. Oops, I accidentally hit. Legend is a sentence I say frequently. Yeah, same. Like, the bummer now is that it was already hard enough to try and stay at Diamond 10 when I didn't hit Legend. Now it's going to be just impossible. I'm just going to, like, blow past it. Just kind of need something for next turn, right?
An incredible discovery!
Monkey.
Where you followed?
Hey, GG, Charles.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Okay. There are a few too many minions for what I was hoping to accomplish here. Yes, ladder is region-based. Accounts are separate on different regions. But if you're playing on a different region than me, no, you can't go into me.
It'll be our little secret.
Could be a Reno version, I guess. Good luck with this. That card seems, that's a 4-mana 9/9. On turn 4. With a revived pet queued up. My god. That's outrageous. Swamp King Fred is the original objection.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Or as they say in German, a 4-mana no-no.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Banana phone who? Thank you, Blongo. My god. The race is on. I did not know Shadow Clone was a card that existed.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Drexar, a coat.
I will drain you!
Get Monkey lethal next turn. Wait, no, we'd be a little bit short.
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
Can we safely say that Muckler's disruption is bananas?
I think so, yeah. No, that's pretty accurate. Thank you, Mario. Oh my god, another day, another Orion. Sending me into hypertension.
Sylvanas versus Anduin.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
I will never serve.
I mean, it could be Shadow Priest, but I'm no coward. You gonna lose years off of your life just against that card? Probably, yeah.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Champion.
Nerd.
The moment is upon us.
Look. It's worked out every time so far, right? Monkey. Oh no, what if they get monkey? Then they have monkey. I'm just gonna poke face here. Not because it's, like, good, but because I want to have the capacity to play a harpoon gun or a rifle. I don't think candle shot is likely to be very strong in this matchup. Welcome, Janae. Guess we could go here just to clear that. Alright. Feel Sylvanas' wrath as she drains you.
There is no light, only power.
Monkey!
I will drain you.
Choose which card you want to burn.
My hand is too full.
Is there anything you're targeting with the multi-shot? Seems like a strange inclusion. Multi-shot isn't targeted. It chooses the minions randomly. Got him. Oh, they did monkey.
We're flaked.
I mean, I have no choice here. I have to play something. What did I burn? You know, that's a terrible card.
We're gonna be rich.
Power worth hungering for.
We just go Fred into... Well, maybe I just dump the nanners, and then I go Leorix. But getting the Fred on board is probably a good idea. 4 health Reno, PogChamp? Yeah, I mean... Ugh, don't do that.
How much?
I don't think that's what they meant, Roffle. I know. It was a joke. I thought a very obvious one, given the, got him at the end. Oh god, they just have 0 mana nanners now. What have I done?
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
They burned the Dirty Rat, so this should be safe. I think they're probably just looking for their Reno, if I had to guess. Maybe their Zola, that would be brutal.
Quickly.
Okay, that's fine.
To struggle is to survive.
Stomp. Stomp. Bonk!
I don't get it. Why would a horse walk into a bar, and why does the bartender talk to it? Seems like a fake story to me, not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. Even in the Old West, you had to park your horse outside, so, like, no horses are walking into any bars that I've ever been to. Oh! Oh my god, that's... If they had gotten the, Mutanus, I probably lost. Oh, that was scary. Their hand must be pretty bad, too. Be that defensive. Okay, I do now have some options for where I can attack. That's a lot of damage.
Drexar. Uncut.
Oh, I needed to kill that, and I have no way to do so, so I'm dead.
I have endured enough.
Rip me. Yeah, that's true. There's no reason to go for the Mutanus after the Leorix. That's a good point.
Sylvanas versus Thrall.
My elements are frightful.
Monkey.
I will never serve.
Look, you know what's better than a 6 mana 10/10? 3 mana 10/10. I think I want to save the tracking for after I coin the Vandar. Seems like it makes sense to me.
We have turned our curse
Maybe
into
not.
our strength.
Maybe I just desperately need like an explosive trap. Why don't you run the 2 mana Thirst card? You're gonna need to be more specific than that. If you're talking about Astalor, it's a card that this deck is built around.
The moment is upon us.
Yeah, welcome, Jellycat. Your secret is safe with me. Do we ever just have to coin the harpoon gun? It's the beast hunter weapon that makes beasts cheap. Harpoon gun.
There is little time.
Oof. Okay, let's just go with Bandar Farm. I need a lot of cost reduction if I'm going to be able to swing this board back. For me. Well, I found all my weapons.
The Stormpike clan bows to no one!
I think they meant the arcane spell, deal 2 damage, mana thirst 6, draw that. Oh, okay. Well, you can understand with the number of mana thirst cards that there are, especially the prevalence of Astalor, that like the 2 mana thirst card wouldn't be enough. But I can't be expected to justify the inclusion or exclusion of every possible card in this deck.
Drain you.
Reason usually amounts to I don't think it's a good card, or it doesn't fit what this deck is trying to do, or there are simply not enough card slots for it. Peace. Very dead. Not a good spot. That helps, but this doesn't have rush. Wing Commander, a bust Wing Commander would be unplayable.
I will drain you. I have endured enough.
Seconds after saying I can't be expected to justify every card that is or isn't in the list, somebody asked why a card was in the list.
Sylvanas versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
I will never serve.
Overwhelm is tempting to keep, but I really just need a good old-fashioned high roll, I think. Cracking is a better turn one.
The moment is upon us.
I wish I knew what the deck was, but it's probably got to be Reno.
Job's done.
Like whether it's Kingsbane or Pirates. Going to need this Reno.
You cannot hide.
Spend the mana. Next turn is almost certainly going to be the Shell Shot.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Or just the Explosive Trap. Either way, using the Overwhelm worked out well. even with a captain, this entire board explodes, and that probably just wouldn't be worth a captain. Bit of an oopsie on the ordering, they could have gotten a
Never
bit more
bring a
attack.
sword to a fish fight.
Overwhelm seems underwhelming for this deck. Well, there's no obligation for you to play the card. It is probably a large portion as to why we're ahead in this game.
The new Godzilla vs. King Kong movie isn't what I was expecting from the series, but I am pleasantly surprised that they gave Godzilla a banjo.
Feed the
Wait.
fish, landlubber.
Yes. Yes, just Godzilla got the banjo. Thank you. Thank you, Kali.
I will drain you.
Okay, next turn is almost certainly Reno. We might just get an on-curve Stranglethorn Heart. I think you gotta kill this, right?
Blood and plunder. Give me that. Not what I want. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
Guess we're gonna be rich.
Blood and plunder.
Goes the opponent if they keep plundering.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
I don't know if this is a good time for Monkey. Giving them like 8 damage into hand doesn't seem wise.
Pirates away!
To struggle is to survive.
This solves the monkey problem. 7. Do I have to make an unbelievably gross trade? I think so, because I just play the Stranglethorn Heart and then close out the game next turn. But I want to not die to, like, I don't know, smite shenanigans. Would have been 10, 13. I would have been alive, but I don't think that there's any harm in taking a trade there. Let me just have this next turn for lethal. Pretty sweet. I've never seen that animation before. I see you later, Logan. Thanks for hanging out. Don't worry about it, Hans. Okay, well, found a new favorite card, I guess. Hey, welcome, COSG.
Sylvanas versus
Or
Edwin.
Rouges.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I will never serve.
It's gonna look really silly if I'm not up against another pirate rogue. That said, against like most other rogues, I probably have almost none chance anyway, so no, I don't have a chance in this matchup. Especially with this opener. They're already pumping damage. Should I just concede now? Oh. Okay. They didn't get the best hand in the world, at least.
I will train you.
It'll cost 5, I could coin it. And then revive pet it when it inevitably gets doomeranged. Oh god, that card is so good.
We do what we have to.
Be worse. About cards here. Diabolic Panda, thank you for the 4 months at tier 1.
Tuned to perfection.
Probably need to get pretty much exactly rifle.
The moment is upon us. You cannot hide.
Alright. Probably die here. They just need 3 points of damage. That said, like they did float some mana. So maybe they don't have it. It's a good start. Even a second copy. Okay. We make it to the Reno at least.
We're gonna be rich.
Still not in a great spot.
Look, you shinies.
But if we can make it to turn 8, we get the Devil Sword down. Seven, 9. I'm just a little bit short. Yeah. And we run the risk of getting hit by the Garrots.
How much? How much?
Deny their top deck at least.
My hand is already packed.
Alright, they need 8 damage.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Yeah, they have second garrote, right? No, they would have played that already. We're just looking to draw them off of this. I don't think they have enough in their deck for that to work. Aggravating.
To struggle is to survive.
I have endured enough.
Welcome, Zero Crow. Alright, give me one moment while this queues up. I will be right back.
Sylvanas versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I will never serve.
Ow.
We have turned our curse into
A lot of
our
even
strength.
warlocks lately.
Alright chat, we need to demand a coffee nerf. 2 ingredients and it overtakes Coca-Cola as the most drank beverage. So broken, nerf PLS.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Coffee is pretty busted. Since we have the Stranglethorn Heart, let's do this. I don't like any of those choices, though. Yeah, we heard that? Yeah, sorry about that. I felt it. And I forgot to get my water. I'll be right back.
Let none survive.
I have no time for games.
Alright, apologies to the opponent. Vandar. This will likely be useful in the matchup. Thank you again, Colin, for the super chat.
Fast is fine, but accurate is final.
Alright, solved one problem. Now we have a new one.
I will drain you.
So Kase, let's bait a freezing trap.
Job's done.
Nailed it.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Shields up. I'll drain you.
Fortunately, Reno is not likely to be great in this matchup and probably just has to be played here to avoid Battlemaster lethal.
We're gonna be rich.
What about water? It is the most consumed beverage of the entire life on Earth and is only one molecule.
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty busted as well. There's a lot of, yeah. Seems... Didn't they have another donkey? There's a lot of broken beverages, it sounds like.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Doesn't feel great, but what that's doing is priming the Stranglethorn Heart. You know why Hunter doesn't get new AoE damage cards? It's meant to be a limitation for the class. In terms of like its class identity. Which isn't always something that they are consistent on, but... thank you, Mario, for the super chat as well. Hand space.
Wild is not full of druids anymore. I can take over.
How can we be sure that you aren't a druid, though? Really makes you think. Thank you, G-Dude. Okay. Big banjo boy. Edge. Play us a song, Banjo Boy. How did we feel about overwhelming that game? Druid in my video game of Hearthstone?
Protect the wild.
I will never serve.
Okay, keep these two together, send these back. Want to coin this and then play this behind it because I don't... Oh, okay, I don't really want the minion.
Naming water is cheating, it's just in every beverage. That's like saying a Stellar is broken because it's in so many decks.
Okay, that's actually a really good analogy. And thank you, Collie. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like water is an unfair call-out.
Rise up my esoteric and recherche wall of gash.
Thank you, Zero Crow. This is gonna be a tough one to win. Especially with that exact draw. My god, that if there's ever a card that I needed reduced, it was the Eichmann. So just have to do this.
I will like to keep discussing, but chatting is expensive on his channel.
That's not true. Chatting is free. Super chatting is not. But thank you, Mario. Let's attack into the Bandar if you want to. It's just not just me that wants you to. Please. Please. God, they drew the nuts. Actually, not even. They just drew pretty reasonably. Oh my god, how many have they played? That's so many. Sorry, Divine Lifesteal and Talent might be an out. No, I'm dead before then. I'm dead before I can discover a meaningful piece. I need... Reno is really what I need.
Hey Roffle. Love your content. Stay amazing. Less than 3.
Thank you, Yumit. Appreciate the support. If they have... Yeah. Alright, gotta be Reno off the top here. Same thing, right? Let's see if Reno is at the bottom and if I goofed by not playing the charge step, or by playing the charge double sword. Nope, no one can make fun of me, even with hindsight. Monkey! That'll teach him. You know what it'll teach him, chat? It'll teach him. Monkey!
Sylvanas versus
Another Warlock.
Gul'dan.
Eventually another even lock.
Gold shall be mine.
Pendrake, thank you for the super chat.
Never serve.
I don't think we're going to need to deal with Warlock Secrets. We can just cycle that later, and we already have a tracking for turn 1.
Ah, I see you brought guests.
Oh. Well, GG.
The moment is upon us.
Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be doing those fatigue shenanigans, which are going to be very slow.
You cannot hide.
Bandar? Oh. There's a lot of damage. This helps them on their quest.
Flesh fails. Try this time.
I do not have the slightest bit of a chance here. I'm just gonna go next. There's no set of cards that I could draw that would allow me to kill them before they get the questline done with a crystallizers active.
What is Brian's salary?
Nothing. I don't pay him. What, are you paying him? Paying me. Thank you, Pendrake.
Sylvanas!
A lot of warlocks out of nowhere today.
I see the machinations of your dark heart.
I will never.
Okay, keep the Vandar because that's why we have him in the deck, is to keep.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I think it's not even luck. Roffle, world's greatest Hearthstone detective. Oh, come on, man. We just did this. This is such a brutal matchup, too. The Vandar helps a little bit, but you just play for too late in the game. Alright, well, at least they're going a little bit slower this time through. Okay. Maybe that can get me there on 8. If we play this, probably just have to hang on to this so that I can try and set up a Tundra Rhino kill. But, like, turn 8 is a little bit slow up against this deck, but
Side effects? No.
they're running a Renathal version that is itself pretty slow. Maybe they won't have Crystallizer? Yeah, it's less likely because they're a Renathal deck, so.
I ain't talking.
Where's
Imagine this is a plague, but that works in my favor. Thank you to the opponents. Monkey? Oh! Oh, that's nutty.
The multitudes cry out.
power worth hungering?
Okay. We're in this.
I ain't talking.
Oh my god. Alright, this is almost certain to, or to get something bigger on it. So.
Roffle will never be rid of me until I get paid.
I mean, why would I try and get rid of you, Brian? You're doing work for me without without me having to pay you. Thank you, Chichu. I don't know. Opponents certainly playing the cards that they are drawing here. It turns out without much thought involved. Okay, clearly that's just a great matchup when they do pretty absurd things like that. I really just think that Renathal in that deck is a huge mistake. I don't think the 5 extra health is worth how inconsistent you make it.
Sylvanas versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury. I will never serve.
Reno doesn't do enough against most rogue decks. Oh my god, this hand is brutal, huh? Doesn't look like Pirate Rogue, but some of the alternatives are much worse for me.
To perfection.
Like Kingsbane, for instance. I have almost no chance of winning this one. Especially with such a horrendous draw. I drew all of my minions and none of the band art. To be honest, Demon Seed might be okay with a Crystallizer nerf. I don't think we need to nerf a deck that has not proven to be good. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I can set up a Leorix on the coin into Tundra Rhino turn, so I just have to kind of be passive until then. And hope that I somehow survive until turn 7. I probably do tempo out the Shadehound, even though it represents a fair amount of damage with the Leorix. I just want to make it even more. They're the most likely possible to hit the Thunder Rhino on the go turn.
Look, you shinies.
You get a bit of a buffer on the following. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. Alright, I'm just sending as much damage as possible right now. Next turn is always Rexar, then we coin the Leorix. The only thing that would make me hesitate on the Rexar is if I either don't take a lot of damage here, draw the Reno, or draw another big beast that would interfere with the Tundra Rhino.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Welcome, Josh. I think they're looking for the mic drop, or just another harmonic hip hop would be pretty brutal as well.
Quickly.
It is looking like it's going to have to be a Rexar turn here, though. Even with Rexar, I'm pretty likely to die.
The eternal hunt has begun.
There's probably, I don't regularly update Firestone. I've forgotten for a while, so because it interferes with the stream, which is the time that I recognize that it needs to be updated. And dead.
How far back till I hear lull druid opinion?
I don't know. It's probably sprinkled throughout the stream, but thank you, Jordan. Did the best I could in a horrendously bad matchup, which we're probably queuing into again.
I make my own luck. I will never serve.
Still have to keep the candle shot, and then just try and find a Vandar. Do you think the Twig nerfs were justified? Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think that there are many examples of a more clearly not justifiable nerf than the Druid, or the Twig nerf.
Don't to rewind, here you go. Ahem, lol druid.
You did it. Thank you, Collie, for the super chat and for saving Jordan some time. I can't seem to draw cards that are playable. And I don't know what the opponent is doing, but the fact that they're kind of taking their time here is not good. Oh, okay. That was maybe one of the last things I was expecting to have happen here. What am I witnessing? You liked Druid Twig shenanigans. Oh, no, you're talking to somebody else. I was like very confused by how you arrived at that point. I personally think the nerf was done. Okay. You are entitled to your opinion. It still could be a Kingsbane. To be honest, the more interesting nerf is to ban Druid from taking Instrument Tech. Is it? The more interesting thing is to...
6 feet under.
I don't know. Disallow one class from being able to play a new card. The nerf that they went with was what most people expected and was the most popular prediction for what they would do, and it deleted the broken thing that the card did, so I think you can just go ahead and consider that a success. Pick up. Don't really have much to do with this hand, though. I'm starting to think it's probably not Kingsbane. They just have the Harmonic Hip Hop.
I see.
To be fair, is a very good card. I think Twig Sphere was the problem. Always a problem. Instrument Tech made it more consistent. I would tend to agree with that.
I will drain you.
Because it still made, like, it was not near, obviously not nearly as strong as it was when Instrument Tech came into the picture, but it created a lot of non-games and really uninteresting play patterns that even before the Instrument Tech, like you said, the Instrument Tech, like, exposed the problem that was Twig Sphere because it made it so consistent. Yeah, exactly. Instrument Tech just revealed or exposed the issue. I'm in agreement there. But as with any opinion, people are going to disagree, sometimes taking the contrary position just for the sake of it.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Jeez.
You cannot hide.
To hold that for next turn, or I give them too much damage.
Blood and plunder.
Look! You shinies!
To struggle is to survive.
Fortunately, this is not enough.
I have endured enough.
Or don't print cheap weapons? I mean, just retroactively unprint all of the cheap weapons that they've already printed? That's not a solution. It wasn't the ones that they printed after the Instrument Tech that were the problem, it was the one that came before. What do you think they haven't made more Inspire cards part of the core set to OP? I think that a lot of the Inspire cards, I think the opposite is true.
I will never serve.
Ugh. These are two of my favorite cards to get reduced by Vandar. The Twig Sphere discussion is so exhausting. Yeah, the fact that it's continuing on after weeks upon weeks of the discussion, like, it's exhausting for me too. Like, there's just seemingly no end to it, even after a change has very clearly solved a very clear problem. I think that person meant not to print cheap neutral weapons. I mean, they still already did that, though. How do you unprint the cards that they've already printed? Alright, just 360 no scope the 5/5.
Fast is
Oh!
fine, but accurate is final.
We'll take 3 here, if they do this correctly. They didn't.
There is no light.
That explains why. Oh my good god. Are we gonna get out of this?
Job's done.
I think I win. Yeah. That was pretty gross.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Overwhelmed.
What's the correct order of attack there? Are you saying use the hero power? Yeah, using the hero power, but because they had the Benedictus, there's no reason to use the hero power.
You fight as the ancients did.
Such skill.
And I'll hold Reno one more turn, because then I don't get to play the brand. And there's just... What? In what? There's no world in which that makes sense. Playing the Reno won the game.
Sylvanas versus Arana!
I alone will shield my people.
Also, death risk. Even if there was no, it was 0% risk of death. It was absolutely incorrect to hold the Reno there. Alright. It's gonna be hard to remove the wallopers and stuff if they're outcast. Do not appear to be outcast. Stranglethorn Heart will never be played. Martian tried it to a whole Beast Hunter stream. Who's gonna tell him that I've already played the card? And got lethal off of it.
Where is? He was supposed to preform at my wedding 3 hours ago.
Well, he's not in my deck, so you can't blame me for him not showing up. Thank you, Flicker. Good God, my hand is pretty terrible. I'm having fun with a Boom Zuka Stranglethorn deck. That sounds fun. I might try that. Just get all of the charge minions.
I will drain you.
I don't know if I want to coin the monkey here, just because I want to be able to coin the Kathrena. But that's also why I wanted to set the explosive trap, in case they did a whoopsie like that. Oh my god.
I will drain you.
This is not a good hand. Alright, next turn is monkey, then we coin the Kathrena.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
Okay, we probably can't play the monkey here anymore.
Fast is fine, but accurate is final.
We don't take this damage because of the wandering.
Put rock in this one.
So they do get the healing, but could be worse. Imagine the first... Well, they haven't played any relics, actually. It's good for next turn, but let's go here first. Bonk! Welcome, Unique Flow Snake.
A watery grave awaits. Drown.
They aren't getting hero powers in, so I'm not taking damage.
Give them fell!
Kinda want that dead. Okay. Monkey! What's in the banjo box? Okay. Banjosaur is doing some serious work. I think the change to the legendary spell would make a difference. I mean, it quite literally already has. So, yes. The problem with the card is that it was too slow to get online. Turn 10 does not exist, especially in Wild. Monkey!
Wait.
Yeah, that Banjosaur was way too threatening. Alright, I need to get some water while this queues up. I'll be right back.
Sylvanas versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
I will never serve.
You win this one.
Thank you for the heads up, Kali. Also, the microphone just kind of dominated that game, didn't he?
Hey Roffle, watch out for the microphone. Don't let it attack you again.
Yeah, it just kind of jumped back out at you.
Sylvanas versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will never serve.
Alright, keep the harpoon gun, pitch everything else.
Job done.
Why not Monkey Barrel for even more monkey? Because of the card that this deck is built around.
Time runs out on me.
Let it start! Power for the taking!
Amazing. Taking a leak single-handedly defeated the opponent. Is it possible to learn this power?
Yes, just drink lots of coffee and lots of water. Thank you, Spectre. Not Seeker Mage? Doesn't seem to be. I think it's just Rope Mage. Mechanical Mage, okay. That would have been nice to get reduced, but
I will
maybe
drain you.
it means that the rest of our hand is okay, I guess. Thorn Heart is 5+ mana, Barrow should not interfere with it. Is that true? Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
I will drain you.
Not a good harpoon gun. Other than for getting the tools that we need from our deck into our hand. But it like didn't find the Vandar, didn't find a singular beast. It's just like desperately trying to survive until we get to the Eichmann.
Observe, analyze.
This is going to make it difficult. That is not a good matchup, nor is it a good hand for us.
Sylvanas versus Magni. I've got the roast with the most.
I will never serve.
Vandar, where have you been? Alright, just keep their board clear going into the Vandar turn. And prevent, like, big buff turns, I guess. Dana left behind spellcasting to go into robotics. Yeah, she just had to, you know, she took the advice of learn to code to heart.
Fly, Polly.
Alright. Hopefully the power shot full clears.
X marks the spot.
Could be worse. It's the first time I've seen that card in a very long time though. Bad time to draw that. I have bad aim with my mouse.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Yeah, this is just not going to be a game where I can win. Yay, even Shaman in today's meta or Pirate Warrior at its height more? It's a legitimately very difficult question. Pretty similarly, I think. I have pretty similar feelings towards both of them. I think they both kind of string you along in a very similar way and then just end up winning regardless. So that's kind of the frustrating part for me.
X marks the spot.
Let's see.
I just
what do
cannot see these being good cards in the deck, but I'm losing, so what do I know?
You cannot hide.
Okay, we got a minion down.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
What happened to even Death Knight? Druid. Aha!
Posture check, fix your quass on looking spine chat.
How dare you make
I'm here for the gold.
Brian speak French like that?
The moment is upon us. Fast as fine, but accurate as final.
We just died to the Ankar, right? Oh, welcome, Gustavo. I needed to find the Reno there. That was like the one opportunity I had for Reno. I almost just conceded because we knew that they had it, but I also knew that people in chat would freak out.
Sylvanas
A druid?
versus Alfurion.
The wrong stream.
The wild.
I will never serve.
Jeez. Found my minions.
The iron mine is mine.
Yeah, we're just gonna clear that with an explosive trap next turn.
What is it?
I don't think I want to give them a card though.
I will drain you.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
My blood boils for war.
I will drain you.
All right. Oh. Unreal. I've been, oh my god. That's probably GG.
Feel my wrath.
Time for the finishing touch.
It's absolutely devastating.
I have endured enough.
I just lost to Pride's Fury in the Year of Our Lord 2023. That's embarrassing.
Sylvanas versus
Mage is
Grasp.
just unlikely to be a fun matchup, no matter what type of mage it is.
Elementary.
I will never serve.
Oh, I can't seem to draw the hands that we were drawing when we were winning.
Well met.
High Value Kumar became a tier 1 member.
Hey, thank you, Kaivola. Appreciate the support.
Job done.
I mean, this is the card that's been winning me games, but, like, not at 9 mana.
That's right. Feel groove.
Big spell? Okay. That could be something.
You cannot hide.
It's not looking great. But that would change if I ran into a Vandar. Unfortunately, I probably just have to hold on to the coin in case I do get an Eichmann.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
It's gonna hit the same minion, right? I could also just coin the Fred, and that would play around the Barbara. My god. Why isn't the opponent dirty ratted me out?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, I think I just have to coin this. It's probably too risky otherwise. There's a big, big difference between a 0 mana box and a 2 or a 4 mana box. Oh, that's bad though. Okay, well, unfortunately now I can't prevent it, so. Just have to hope they don't have it, because if I played the Fred, they just trade in the mailbox dancer anyway.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
Oh! Oh, we actually mega high rolled there.
To struggle is to survive.
Yeah, welcome, Magnus. R6, hello. David. A lot of people suddenly just arriving, it seems.
By my calculations, you need to chill out. Fire, frost, and the arcane.
Yeah! Monkey!
An embarrassment of riches.
Oops. So we know it's not counterspell, but it could be. Oh god.
Fire, frost, and the arcane.
Bonk. Well, we are still showing 40. I think he needed to kill the Banjo Man. Does that kind of guarantee that it is... Do I have any more?
I need more study.
That was... Just gotta use 2 in one last time.
Sylvanas versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way.
I will.
This looks like a full mull to me.
never
Try and desperately find the Vandar so that we can coin him out. Still have a chance. Welcome, Dark Hippo. Isn't the Stranglethorn buffed? Why does it still show us 10 mana? No, it wasn't buffed. It's definitely a 10 mana card.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Leftmost card was kept. Could be questline. Could be bad. Where did all these questline warlocks come from? Are they just in hiding and afraid of the all the druids? Like, the only time we've won, because we have a very bad matchup into it, is the time where they played outrageously. So, as long as the opponent doesn't play outrageously, I think they'll be fine.
I will drain you.
Kind of outrageous. Oh, they played outrageously. Why? Just why? Why? But at the same time, why? Why?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I will drain you. I will drain you.
Their plays keep making less and less sense.
Flesh fails. Try.
Finally, something they do make sense.
Nothing but death. Allow me to fix you.
Monkey.
I will drain you.
Why is that in your deck? What?
Side effects? No. Trust me. Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Please don't have the second plague here. They're looking.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I should
Armor Vendors actually played in Quest? I guess that explains part of why the deck isn't doing so well.
I will drain you.
Oh no, we completed their quest.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Great time to draw that. kind of definitely feels like those armor vendors slowed them down quite a bit. I feel like people are giant cowards when it comes to playing questline. They also very critically got 0 giants, which are the good cards in the deck. Alright, that's going to do it for me today. Make sure, if you haven't yet, to check out today's regular video. Thank you all for hanging out. I will be back on Monday at the usual time here on YouTube. So I hope to see you then. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support. Thank you for joining me. And hope you have a good weekend. Hope to see you back here on Monday. Thanks, everyone.